All right, y'all. So, I just saw this comment today here. And let me just say this, man. I don't think you get what I'm trying to say. I really don't. And I don't think you know what Dragon Ball Z means. If you think recycling dumb shit and doing dumb shit the same over and over and over again is what makes Dragon Ball Z, you don't know what the show is. That's Dragon Ball Super. But Dragon Ball Z is a different story. That's why a lot of people don't like the show now. They really don't. Because it's really recycling. Do you really think that Frieza or the same motherfuckers that come back over and over and over and over again is what Dragon Ball Z is? You know what it's called? Fan service. Niggas want to get paid because they know that people will get a boner if Frieza or an old character comes back. I don't mind if a character comes back maybe once or twice, but the amount of times Frieza has come back is enough. And then you look at other things like the transformations such as Super Saiyan Blue or Super Saiyan Ego for Vegeta. It's just recolors. There's no originality. That's what made Dragon Ball Z different. It was original. It started to go a little downhill right after the Buu saga. People were saying, oh, Cell and Buu are the same thing because of the regeneration. No, it was different. I don't mind you grabbing ideas from old things, but when you're constantly recycling it because you like to twist my words and say, oh, well, this is happening. I mean, it's just what Dragon Ball Z is. And then the nigga says it's just like going back to an old abusive ex and expecting them to change. My nigga, let me tell you something. I've stopped watching Dragon Ball Z for a long time. After I saw the shit in Super, I'm not interested in watching anything else because I know the direction this show is going. It's the same thing with other shows like SpongeBob. It's the same thing. They're just beating on a dead horse. You can't make Dragon Ball Z what it already is. You can't make it out of something. It's done. It's used. It's like the steak at a cookout. It's done. It's charcoal. It's nigga black. It's done. It's over. Dragon Ball Z is done. It's over. What's over, it's done, is done. You can't expect anything out. Then you were recommending me to watch Dragon Ball Daima or whatever the fuck that shit was. Nigga, it's Goku turning into a kid again. And when I said, like, oh, I'm not watching that shit, I can just go watch Dragon Ball, who has actual kid Goku. Or maybe I can watch Dragon Ball GT. The nigga turned young again. Why the fuck do I have to sit there and watch the same goddamn shit again? And then they said, well, that's just Dragon Ball Z. Nah, it's called being lazy. That's why I tuned off. I'm done. Dragon Ball Z. Listen, Dragon Ball Z, the reason why Dragon Ball Z was so loved because of the inspiration, the different types of things it had. Dragon Ball Z was different. You had Frieza. Okay, when he died, that was it. No more. Frieza was killed. He was gone. Of course, there's traces of him in Cell, but Cell was a completely different character. Look, Frieza said, I want to take over the universe. Cell, oh, I just want to prove my strength and show that I'm the greatest fighter in the universe. Majin Buu, of course, he had no motive. That's why people hate him. But at the same time, what do you expect a psychotic freak to do? To satiate his fucking appetite of being a psychopath. That's it. There's nothing really much motive to have. So why the fuck you come here and say, oh, Dragon Ball Z is Dragon Ball Z? No, that's not Dragon Ball Z. Dragon Ball Super is not Dragon Ball Z. It's a different thing. It's bullshit. Dragon Ball Z was different. That's why people loved it. That's why people wanted that show to go. Keep going. Keep going. They had different ideas. They had, like, Piccolo was something in Dragon Ball Z. Of course, in the Buu saga, he became a side character. But now look at him. Piccolo didn't get any love until the fucking the new trash movie. Of course, yeah, he had some shine in Super. That's the Goku show. Super is the literal Goku show. And Vegeta is just a worse version of Goku. All beat up and all fucking L's, taking L's. Vegeta is the L. He gets a couple W's here and there, but nobody gets as much W's as Goku. You know? And people say, like, well, in Dragon Ball Z, no, Goku barely won. He lost to Vegeta against the Saiyan Saga. Frieza, yeah, he won, but at the same time, he let him get away. He lost to Cell. He just beat Boo. That was it. And he needed a lot of help to do it. Niggas be saying, oh, Goku, it was like that in Dragon Ball Z. Nigga, it was not like that in Dragon Ball Z. Watch the goddamn fucking show. Everything was motherfucking different. Of course, there were different ideas. Of course, there's nothing wrong with using a little bit of ideas to go. But when you go a long way, for example, everybody loves Broly and stuff like that. But you barely hear people say, oh, Broly is a ripoff of Android 13. You want to know why? Yeah, they based it off of Android 13 because they look goddamn fucking similar, but they actually did something with it. Look at what they did with fucking Frost. Is he any different than Frieza? No. The only difference is that Frieza's smarter than him. That's it. They're the same fucking character. Kaba, another fucking Saiyan we have to deal with. Kale and Caulifla, everybody hated them bitches. And if you didn't like them, you were an incel because you wanted to jack off to some stupid fucking fake ass fucking hentai bitches. That's all you guys care about, Dragon Ball characters. What's so different? Dragon Ball Z was unique. That's why people love that show. And then you see this shit stack of Super, and you see this horrible shit that's happening. It's not Dragon Ball Z. It's different. That's why people are frustrated and they don't like Dragon Ball Super. Look at the fucking first two arcs. The first two motherfucking arcs are the same fucking thing. They're the same fucking movie, just worse. They fucked up the animation. They changed a couple of things here and there, but it's the same shit. There's nothing wrong with getting inspiration from a character, an event, or something. That's fine. Every anime does that. Hell, cartoons do that. But you gotta do something different. Look at Frieza's forms, bro. The last two, it looks like somebody pissed on him and the piss got stuck. That's how his golden form is there. And look at his black form. It's just black arm and legs. What is so unique and cool about that? And what is so unique about Dragon Ball Daima? It's Goku being a kid again. If y'all niggas want to watch Goku being a kid, watch Dragon Ball. Or if you don't like GT, watch Dragon Ball. The nigga is a kid from the majority of the fucking series. Why the fuck do I have to watch this shit again? I'm good. That's why I told you I'm good. Why the fuck? And then you just sit there and laugh. Why the fuck? I'm telling you, I'm not watching it. So when I watch it, I'm a bigot. If I don't watch it, I'm not. I don't give a fuck. So that's what I'm saying. He says if I watch it, then all of a sudden, right? All of a sudden, if I watch it, that's just Dragon Ball Z. It is what it is. That's how it is. But if I don't watch it, shut the fuck up, my nigga. Shut the fuck up. You probably just started watching Super, and then you maybe watched a little bit of Dragon Ball Z, and then you said, that's it. Nah, nigga. And Dragon Ball Z had like mad movies. Look at Cooler, right? Cooler, of course, every single movie character has like inspiration from the main villain from like the main series. But they're all different. Cooler. All right, Frieza. But he's way different. You know? Yeah, they have similarities, but Cooler was more like, straight to the point. Then you had fucking Android 13. Cell, because he could absorb the other two androids, and he becomes a meathead. Of course, your typical meathead. There ain't nothing new. But it's not like, something unbearable that they bring back every fucking time. Then you have Broly. Of course, Broly is Broly a Saiyan. Then you got Janemba, who is like Kid Buu. But different. He's a demon that was created. His backstory was different. Created from all the souls and all the accident happening in hell. From the kid. It was different. You don't see something like that in Dragon Ball Super. You don't. You just see Frieza again. Oh my God, this nigga's back. Oh, another transformation. It's just a blue Super Saiyan. wow, that's not Dragon Ball Z. That's, oh, I'm lazy, but these niggas are gonna fucking tune in anyway, so it is what it is. That's what it is. But hey, you know, it is what that. I don't know what else to say to these motherfuckers. That's what I'm saying. The fan base is so fucking cancerous, and whatever you say, they'll just fucking disagree and get upset and mad and say, well, it is what it is. What kind of fucking argument is that? If you watch Dragon Ball Z, you can see how different and how much different the fucking series was it is compared to today. Literally, half of Dragon Ball Super is literally Resurrection F and Battle of Gods all fucked. And then you have even the fucking manga, they literally copied and pasted from the Cell games. They copied and pasted Kale from the Broly movie. Like literally, the moves that she uses is literally from the Broly movie. Dragon Ball Z never did that shit. Dragon Ball Z, yeah, of course, had problems. Of course, there was stuff that was implemented from past ideas, but they didn't fucking go to a point where they copied and pasted. That's different. That's not Dragon Ball Z. I'm telling you right now, if you told any fucking fan from what Dragon Ball Z really is, they'll tell you a fucking series that was dope. It had all kinds of inspiration. It had memorable moments, different moments, original characters, beautiful villains that were, the villains were all unique. Every single character went through something. It wasn't always about Goku. Yeah, it was to a point, but it wasn't always about him. Niggas be saying, oh, Goku. Nigga only won one fight. Every single fight was either disrupted or he lost. Nigga only won one fight. In Dragon Ball Super, if your name isn't Goku, you're fucked. And then you get one movie. Look at Piccolo. Nigga was a main villain. Nigga was a main character for the Saiyan saga, a little bit towards the end of the Namek saga, and the Android saga up until Perfect Cell. Nigga became a side character in the Buu saga. The nigga didn't get no shine until the fucking stupid Bio Broly bullshit fucking nigga shit that they saw in fucking the new movie with Gohan. Gohan Beast? That's not a beast. That's Super Saiyan 2 adult teen Gohan, basically. It's no different. I never saw anything like this in Dragon Ball Z. Or if I did, they did something unique with it. Like, for example, Cell and Buu both have regeneration. Are they the same fucking nigga? No. It's literally like that. Look at Frost. Frost and Frieza are the same niggas. The same motherfucking niggas. The only difference is Frieza's smarter than Frost. The Saiyans in the stupid Universe 6 is the Saiyans. We already know about the Saiyans. Get to the fucking point. The only different character from Universe 6 was Hit. That was it. That was the only unique character. And they brought over these bum-ass Namekians that did no shit. Nothing. These bum-ass Namekians that look like fucking Nail and Mori on steroids. No difference. And you say that's what Dragon Ball Z is? Go back and watch Dragon Ball Z and compare and contrast Dragon Ball Super and Dragon Ball Z. You're going to get a lot more differences and originality in Dragon Ball Z than what you're getting in Super. I'm telling you, Super's a waste of time. All these other shows they're coming out with, waste of time. Everything's a waste of time. It's a waste. Why would I spend my moments, waste my time watching a series that I've already seen before? Or it already has so many similarities to the point where, god damn, you're beating on a dead horse. It's over. It's done. Dragon Ball Z is done, and I admitted that. That's why I don't watch it. People say, oh, you should read this, you should watch it. No. They send me pictures. It's the same fucking shit I read 10, 20 years ago. Leave it. I'm done with this shit. It's over. I already saw Dragon Ball Z. I've already seen Dragon Ball. I've seen GT. I've unfortunately seen Dragon Ball Super. And I'm telling you right now, they're all the same. They all have Dragon Ball in them, but all four of them are vastly different. And let me tell you something. Dragon Ball Super recycles, reuses, and wipes our fucking money's ass. They wiped our money with their ass. And y'all niggas sit down and fucking unzip their pants and say, give me more, give me more, give me more. When you've been getting the same fucking thing for the past 10 years. I'm done. Fuck you, nigga.